Hello dear friends, this is video number 10 in a series of 12 videos about strategic planning in healthcare. In this video, we will talk about the Management Action Plan, objectives and actions. For more videos, please visit my Facebook page, Healthcare Quality. At this point, stakeholders define projects with specific quantifiable targets for improvement based on the breakthrough areas and determine which managers will take complete ownership of the processes within the project. Those process managers will form teams to plan the specific action steps needed to achieve the breakthrough targets. The teams will develop budgets, set timelines, and identify who is responsible for specific activities, as well as who needs to be kept informed of team actions. Essentially, each goal needs to be dissected into smaller, more manageable components. Objectives, which represent short-term targets in each goal area, and actions, which are the principal activities that need to be accomplished to achieve the objectives. Developing appropriate productive objectives and actions require that the people charged with carrying out the management action plan will be involved in creating it. Some or all of the following steps might be followed to develop objectives and actions. 1. Designate a member of the senior management group to oversee preparation of objectives and actions for each goal, based on his or her area of responsibility and interest. 2. Create a management task force or consult individuals for each goal area to assist in developing objectives and actions for each goal. Convene a meeting of senior management 1 to 3 times during this process to review progress, critique each other's work, identify areas of overlap in the action plans, and make necessary adjustments. Number 4, estimate resource requirements. Identify the persons or groups responsible for overseeing implementation and determine time frames for implementation once objectives and the draft actions are designed. And 5, prepare a complete management action plan as the collective work product of each individual senior manager's effort. Transition to implementation. This task involves taking the actions identified as the final output in the previous steps and putting them into a framework that facilitates implementation and ongoing monitoring of implementation progress. At a minimum, each action should be assigned to a primary party who will be responsible for directing and scheduling implementation. With implementation phase near to start, the typical strategic planning process will involve additional members of the healthcare organization's management team. Those including a broad group of middle management and staff who will act as the frontline implementation team. If implementation is to be effective, these implementation team members need to understand the aspects of the strategic plan that have been developed largely by the board and senior management, and they need to actively participate in shaping those parts of the plan that they will be principally responsible for. That's to say, actions and schedule. Often, a senior manager will be assigned primary responsibility for implementation activity related to a specific goal and will assemble an implementation team to work on the goal. Implementation should begin as rapidly as possible, often before the plan is actually adopted by the organization, and should proceed as envisioned with modifications as necessary and appropriate so that the organization's strategic direction is accomplished. Thank you.